Hello, welcome back. This is Rob. It's the final countdown. Yep, it's the last one. The last 5k race to take me to, well, it's going to be over 26 miles, but to take me to the marathon point for the month of January 2024. Don't forget, we are doing this for prostate cancer. So make sure, if you haven't already, get your donations in. We are some way short of £300, and that's really what I wanted to hit. So come on, feel generous. Payday's around the corner. Please, if you're watching this video, do try and find it in your heart to donate to this wonderful charity. That's it. No more links. Well, maybe not for a bit anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do my I'm gonna have a little bit of a stretch. Have a little bit of a warm up. I'm just walking around at the moment, and get on the run. I am not focusing on speed. I am focusing on just getting the job done, injury free, and then let's go home and enjoy the rest of Sunday. It's about 9:30 in the morning. Okay, I shall leave it there, and I shall get running, and I'll see you in a few moments. Complete 1k. And what a lovely day it is. What a beautiful morning. That's the 2k completed. Look at those birds. Not those type of birds. See the fishermen behind me. Lots of fishermen at the boating lake today. Look at that scene. Lovely. Got the model makers behind me. On a Sunday morning, they bring the boats down and float them around on the lake. Just completed 3k. Feeling good. Not long to go now. 2k and we finished. Entered back into Cross Ceiliog over the road. We're just over 3.5k. Magic. I keep meaning to get that waterfall in and never do. So, and it's the last run. Take it in. So I've just finished, and the time is something around 30 minutes, 31. So I've literally just finished my last 5k for Prostate Cancer UK. January 2024. I'm sure I'll look back on this in a couple of years and be proud of myself for running for a well worth cause to support my fellow countrymen in the fight against cancer. I urge you, if you can, for all of you, if you're able to do a little something, it doesn't have to be a run, for a chosen charity of your choice. Please feel free to tag me in. I promise you tag me, you make me aware of what you're doing, and I promise a sponsorship will come your way. Again, it's not so much about how much you give, it's more a question of taking part. If lots of people give small amounts, it adds to a big contribution. Hopefully it's never your family member that goes through something horrific to do with cancer. I don't wish that on anyone, having gone through it myself on an immediate family level. And again, without talking about it too much, there's friends and family that have passed and have gone through and survived and are going through currently. So as a United Kingdom, as a Welsh, English, Scottish, Irish, Northern and Southern, let's work together and see if we can lead the way in the United Kingdom to combat this horrible disease. As I go on my traditional walk down then, just a few thoughts. Just as I end, Rob, I should probably leave these moments in. Start again. Okay, so just as we are, we being me, we're all together. Probably no one's watching, but still. Start again. I'm not even going to cut this, I'm just going to keep it rolling. So just as I continue my walk down, the walk down's a cool down, you can't even get that right. So just as I start again. So just as I'm cooling down at the moment, just wanted to give you my final few thoughts on the run today and overall running for Prostate Cancer UK January 2026. Was it worthwhile? Yes. If I only raised £10, that was worthwhile. If I'd completed 25 miles rather than 26, that would have been worthwhile. Getting to bed early and getting up in the morning to go for a run, that is worthwhile. In fact, I can't think of any negatives that I've endured that's told me it wasn't worthwhile. Yes, I had a tweak in my knee. Yes, my heart started racing a little bit too fast. But they're good things. If I got a problem with my knee, let's sort it out. If I got a problem with my heart, let's sort it out. So it's a funny thing. You start doing sport and you get these little niggles. I mean, nothing more than niggles, really. Hopefully. Very often, your brain gives up, your body doesn't. Your brain is telling your body that you can't do it. Your brain is telling your body you have got a tight calf, or you're finding it hard to breathe. Well, your tight calf is probably because you haven't stretched. Your dodgy knee is probably because you've got the wrong footwear and you can't breathe. Slow down, walk. It's not a race. I would always encourage everyone to get fit. As most of you probably know, I used to own nutrition stores. So, you know, keeping yourself fit is probably something that I've let myself go a little bit. I've got on my own personal journey where probably about this time last year I was about 16.5 stone. I'm now just under 14. So I've gone through my own transformation, having lost my way a little bit with weight. And it's embarrassing going back to the gym. It's embarrassing going out for a walk. It's embarrassing saying, I don't want that bar of chocolate, I'm on a diet, or whatever it may be. I always say that small changes, don't go on diets, because diet's something you start and stop. It's about changing your lifestyle, changing what you're doing. Changing your life in total, actually. So if that's going out, I started by getting a really cheap watch that tracked my steps. I probably paid about 20 quid for it. I started tracking my steps, and then all of a sudden it was, I've got to go out, I've got to complete my 3,000 steps that day, or whatever it may be. It was making sure that I charged my watch up overnight, and really annoyed if I hadn't, because it puts me back, and I've got to go out 7 days a week and do these steps. And that's built up and up and up to about 9,000-10,000 steps a day, and that's built up to doing a little bit of a run and taking a gym membership out. And sure, I relax in the gym, I have a swim. A relaxing swim is still exercise. I go in the sauna and the steam room. You're sweating, that's good for your body. I go in the hydrotherapy pool, that's great for recovery. I go on the treadmill, or I go on the cross trainers, my favourite. That's exercise, you're out. So there's never a negative to training. And people say, I don't enjoy training. Find something you do enjoy. Even if it's going for a walk and getting that exercise. There's going to be something you enjoy. So find something that suits you, and you don't have to do it with anybody. I've not done this with anyone apart from the people watching, of which there's probably a handful that has. Me talking to the camera, even if it's to no one, it gives me that motivation to go out and do it next time. My son told me, big shout out to my son Connor, not Connor Hamer, obviously Connor Ralph. My son told me that you are the main character in your own story. What wise words from then. I think he was about 16 at the time. Yeah, that completely inspired me. You know, find inspiration from others. I have all over my life. A lot of people who inspired me have no idea that they did. I've just taken snippets of what they've said, what they've done, what they've achieved, and thought to myself, I would like to be like her, I would like to be like him. And I would like to one day do these things. I said to my wife, probably about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago maybe, that I'd like my girls to see me complete a half marathon. I've done them before, and I've said to her that probably when I retire I'll do a little bit of running, and yeah, I like to see my girls smiling at me, you know, tapping their hand, high-fiving them as I cross the line. That might come sooner rather than later, you know. One thing that my son also said to me, he's such a wise lad, and I said to him that, come on Connor, you know, do this, whatever it was talking about at the time. I said, you only live once. And he said, no you don't, Dad. He said, you only die once. He said, you live every day. Blew my mind. Again, wise words. You know, I could pat that off as a quote that I'm telling you and take the glory for myself, and that's saying if you've never heard it. I don't need to. I don't need to take credit for what other people have done. You know, never stop trying to improve. Have ambition in your life. Doesn't matter how big or how small that ambition is. Set yourself a goal. Get yourself a structure. It will give you inspiration. Having a structure to work towards, or having a target, or having a goal to work towards, doesn't have to be the most ambitious one. It just has to be just outside your comfort zone. If you set yourself a target of, I don't know, completing 5,000 steps a day, and every day doing 6,000, what's the point in having a target of 5? There's no point. You know, if you've, I don't know, got a target of baking 2 cakes a week, and you're off 2 days a week, and you bake those cakes, and you're sitting around and procrastinating for the rest of the day, why not make a jelly to go with it or something? I don't know. I'm just coming up with these random ideas. You know, if you're setting yourself a personal target to write a book in a year, you want to complete your first novel, something I'm trying to do at the moment, write a book, and you give yourself a time scale, and 6 months in it's complete. Maybe you should have set yourself a loftier target, or perhaps set a second goal to complete within that time. So yeah, I'm waffling on now, so I think I'll leave it there. Thank you to everybody who, first of all, has watched these videos. Second, of course, thank you for your support, because whilst I haven't had a huge amount of claps, likes, comments on the videos, what I have had in person, face to face, which is very nice. There's lots of encouragement and people wishing me well, so thank you very much. And of course, last and certainly not least, thank you very much to everyone who has put their hand in their pocket and donated to Prostate Cancer UK. Thank you very much for your kind support, and I'm sure the people receiving that money in the form of aid and support for both them and their families, thank you from them to me to you for helping out. And of course I'm going to put my own little donation in as well. You may have noticed I've not donated yet. I of course will donate before the end of the month. Right, this is me. I'm just heading over the bridge. My cool down is complete. I'll have a little stretch and head on home. Thanks for watching. I was going to say I'll see you in the next video, but the likelihood is I won't. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.